It's your boy, Pro. We've got yourself a little deck today for the master of Yu-Gi-Oh! 9, the real master of the games. I'm sure he tops lots of tournaments, but he is called the help of the superheroes of NAPD. And we've got your Evil Saw deck, Evil Saw, Evil Light, Evil Kind, Evil Everything deck for you today. So we'll play Free Serato. Gotta play the Free Serato. It gets on the monsters like the Bonnet. It's cool. It's like Ashura. They all like kind of represent GBs. He goes up to 2-1 when he's tagged in, but we'll get to that later. 2 Bestiari when he's tagged in by an Evilite. Pop back row. He can activate in damage step, so he's really good. 2 Evil Saw Elias. We think Elias is quite good because you can go into Solder. If you draw him, he's not too bad. He's got a big bum if necessary. 2-4 bum. He's quite good. But as I say, this is just like a simplistic deck. It's a good deck, but you can change things around to your own playstyle. 3 Volcano, 2 Volcano, not 3. My eyes are deceiving me. I'm seeing triples. Volcano's really, really good. Let's get a picture of him. He's your Darius. He's so like. He can like be the difference between a Shockmaster or a Lagia or a Dolka in game, basically. 2 Najasho, he's searchable by Evo Force, which we'll get to, and not searchable by Evo Force, by Evo Diversity, but we'll get to that. He's Baker's little worm, if you've seen Baker. Ugh, not nice. But it's cool. Baker loves him. We love him. Like, he's so good. The combo with him is him plus Evil Force, tribute 1 Evo Light monster, Evo Tile monster to special summon a guy from your deck. So you get Evil Force's effect and Najasho's. So you get like 2 monsters, maybe even 3 or 4 with Volcano, because you can summon potentially 2 Volcanoes and get both their effects to bring back one of your level 4 guys like these, or maybe 2 level 3s, and basically make like a Lagia and a Zen mains, a Lagia and a Tempo, a Dolka and a Tempo. You get the point. Or maybe even just 2 Lagia, 1 Lagia, 1 Dolka. 3 Westlow, one of the heart of the deck. Like, he's at the bone marrow. You need him. He summons an Evil Saw. He's got 9 defense, which is pretty big. Good contender at the minute. So the point of him is basically to go, if they've got a Thunder King, you can go this, get this. And that goes up to 2-1, which beats a Thunder King, and you get the search, because obviously it kills Thunder King in battle. Or you can go this, get this, and that kills the back row and the damage step, which is your Bestiari. We decided to go for free Guiber. Like, he's not mandatory in the deck, but we really like him. Like, wind-ups are getting played. You know, he's just really good. Like, makes Dolka and Lagia plays even more, you know, prominent. And Lagia and Dolka are like win conditions, man. Like, they're so good. And 1 Dark Hole staple. But Econ works with the Guiber. That's why I was kind of hurrying past Dark Hole, but because you should know it. But enemy controller, like, switch a guy, pop it with Guiber, get a Guiber, overlay, Lagia. You get the gist. But the main, like, enemy controller will play free because of this card, retarded card. If you play the Dino Rabbit deck, you're so lucky because you can go Econ tribute Najasho to take control of Sabersaurus, to get the effect of Najasho to special summon a Diplo to pop their back row, or maybe even a Volcano to special summon something. Then exceed into your Dolka or your Lagia, or maybe even a Gemini Pearl or a Utopia. Or you get the gist. Next, free Diversity, because it's so broken in this deck. It's a Rota, but it once per turn. But Rota once per turn seems pretty damn good to me. It helps you get your Westlows consistently, or Jashos. Like, in your opening hand, you always want to see this card. So this gets this, basically. So you play 6 of him, or you get more of him, basically. Evil Force, heart and soul of the deck. Without this card, the deck would be awful, I think. Like, it just wouldn't be at all, like, viable. Like, it just broken. Like, you know, you like special summon. So let's see how many pluses you get. Evil Force, tribute him. special summon 2, let's say. So you set the Yu-G-iOh so you don't get warninged on the Yu-Gi-Oh, and you get special summon 2. So let's see if we make our advantage back. Special summon Diplo, pop a back row. Special summon Volcano, special summon a monster. So you're gonna get like a +1 overall, maybe even a +2 off this card, plus this card, which is ridiculous. So it's just so good, play free. Storm, it's Storm. Reborn, the necklace. 2 MST because of Diplo. We'll get into the reason when we hit the side. Pot, Licky Licky, loves licking the cards back. We use him because he's so good. Lets you draw 2. 2 duality is search for combo pieces, being this, and also consistency to get these 2. So good. So we play 2. 2 bottomless. Bottomless is a staple, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So good. Double prison, it's so good. You could play mirror instead of 1, so you could play 1 mirror, 1 prison, but we just think prison's so good. Prison you shouldn't drop. Solemn, it's solemn. Solemn warning, it's warning. So that's your main deck for you. We'll go through the extra now. Dolka, it's Dolka. Lagia, it's Lagia. Solda, I'm going to read this because some people will need educating of how good this card is in this particular build. It can't be destroyed by card effects, that's retarded. While it has an extra material, of course. When you special summon a guy, Solda and detach and destroy it. That is so good, so your opponent can't really exceed in anything good, except maybe a Zen mains, but it's still got 2/6, so, and Zen mains obviously can't pop Solda, so that's really good. Pearl, it's 2/6, good against Chain, we use them. Levier, it's Levier. Maestro, it's got a hat! It's got a whip! Oh no, it's not, it's a sword, but it's so good. Like, it reminds us of a French man, a French soldier. He's so good. Like, look at them horns, feather horns, that's beautiful. Good Maestro in his hat. Leviathan, it's pretty good. Like, it's Leviathan, doesn't have a hat, but oh well. Utopia, it's Utopia. This should be a Roach, maybe, but for budget players, this will be a Utopia. Utopia Ray, are you stupid? You main enemy controller. You can take the Utopia if they're silly to go into it. Get the Yu-Gi-Oh effect. Make a C39, which we've got in there. Bouncer, it's Bouncer. Tempo, it's Tempo. Zen mains, it's Zen mains. And it's got a hat. And Tempo's got a hat. So we use them. Bouncer's so good because you've got your 2 Elias, so it's good in this build. If I was to change and recommend anything else for this build, which isn't really budget, I'll play Gaia Dragon because it's really, really good. If you can fit it in, that's if you can fit it. So maybe drop a Utopia for a Gaia Dragon. Just because it can go like Econ, take your Tiris if it's bothering you. And because obviously Tiris beats over Westlow then kills your guy, which is special off it. But it's alright. I still think this deck isn't amazing. It's still missing a lot of stuff. But we'll hit it aside. Double Vela, wind-ups, you know what Vela's for. Maxi, wind-ups. These for a rabbit, maybe that's for rabbit. You know, I wouldn't really side Maxi against rabbit, but it's quite good. You could do. 2 Reaper, it's Reaper for stalling out games, grinding the game out. MST, we only decided to main 2 because our Diplos do the job. So MST can be quite redundant sometimes, and we'd rather have like a bottomless in the main, a prison in the main, or dualities in the main, which just improve consistency. Whereas we've got a searchable MST in the deck, so you don't really need to, fanny around. 2 Soul Taker, on the spot removal's never bad against like Thunder Kings, but Thunder King doesn't really harm this deck. But it's good against heroes, good against Dragons are still really good, don't underestimate them. System down for Simon's annoying Gear Gaia deck, which is a pain in the bum. Pretty good against them, to be honest. Wipes out their field and grave, if you play it right. So good, I would definitely consider it. Maybe main Cyber Dragon as well, I don't know, but that's your choice. 2 Gozen, they're all fire, so it beats wind-ups, beats lots of random decks. Gozen's just so good right now. Like, in a deck like this where you can make a Lagia and sit on a Gozen, I think it's broken. going into Rabbit as well, because this deck can go into their combos just as well. Shadow Mirror is debatable, but Dark Worlds is quite prominent in our area. In Dark World Lightning, if people have realised how good that card is now, like that was when I was playing Dark World, that was my secret tech, which nobody was expecting. I battered people with Dark World Lightning because people just wouldn't expect it. I've got like Dark World Lightning, pop your Gaia in face down defense, yeah, armor, discard a Grapha, pop your back row, and that's like what? That's +1, and then you get a bounce for Grapha, so you get a +2 of Dark World Lightning. Shadow Mirror just stops all that shenanigans in their tracks. Shadow Mirror is ridiculous, so against Dark Worlds, and pretty much other random decks, because the format's quite diverse at the minute. But yeah, anyways, it's your boy, your Pro. I hope you've enjoyed it. Comment, PM, love us, kiss us, we'll kiss you back, alright, maybe we won't, but it's your boy, the Pro. How do I end this?